Tell you how at least 6 people were injured after a speeding Lamborghini, allegedly driven by the son of a prominent tobacco trader, rammed into pedestrians and two-wheelers on a VIP road in Kanpur's upscale area of Gwaltoli. In fact, as per the cops, this incident had occurred around 3:15 p.m. This happened at Rave 3 Mall when the luxury car, reportedly which was driven by a person named Shivam Mishra. He was the son of businessman K K Mishra. He went out of control, plowed into people standing along the roadside and several vehicles as well, including a bike, triggering panic in this area. Let me go across to Adeep. Adeep, what action has been taken by the police? Any more details which are now coming in on the driver?
Well, Meghna, see, in the name of action, only an FIR has been lodged as of now against the Lamborghini, and in the FIR they have mentioned the name of the Lamborghini and the registration number of the Lamborghini, but the name of the driver is missing from the FIR. Now, the police says that the FIR has only been lodged on the complaint that was given by one of the victims. The victim has lodged an FIR with the police. In his complaint, he has narrated his entire ordeal, that how this speeding Lamborghini rammed into several people, in which he himself got injured. He was admitted in a hospital, including others who were rushed to the hospital. Now, the police says that they have lodged the FIR and investigation is underway, and if any more facts will come to the fore, the police will take necessary action. But as of now, only an FIR has been lodged under several sections of the BNS. The police says that they are investigating the entire matter. They have seized the Lamborghini. This Lamborghini was seized yesterday itself, and now the police says that they're going to scan the CCTV footages to ascertain more facts in this particular case, Meghna.
But it's very surprising. Everyone seems to be aware of what is the car's number, where it is registered, who was driving it, who he is, the son of a tobacco tycoon allegedly. Then why isn't the driver's name, clearly a rich and very powerful family's scion, why isn't the driver's name mentioned in the FIR is the question. Adeep, stay with us because there are more details which are now coming in on this. In fact, this is what the Kanpur DCP has to say regarding this case. Listen in to the police.
कल थाना ग्वालटोली क्षेत्र में एक लैम्बोर्गिनी से एक एक्सीडेंट की घटना घटित हुई थी। इस सूचना पर तत्काल आवश्यक कार्रवाई की गई थी। जिनको चोट लगी थी उनको हॉस्पिटल भेजा गया था, इलाज कराया गया था। इस प्रकरण में अभियोग पंजीकृत कर लिया है, विवेचना की जा रही है। विवेचना के क्रम में जो भी दोषी होंगे उनके विरुद्ध सख्त कार्रवाई की जाएगी। अभियोग पंजीकृत कर लिया गया एक्सीडेंट का, विवेचना की जा रही है। विवेचना में जो भी तथ्य प्रकाश में आएंगे उनके आधार पर अग्रिम कार्रवाई करेंगे।
IP Singh of the Samajwadi Party is also joining us on the phone. IP Singh जी, आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे? दिल्ली का नंबर प्लेट है, लैम्बोर्गिनी का केस है, ऐसा लग रहा है कि हाई प्रोफाइल केस होगा। सबको पता है कि ड्राइव कौन कर रहा था, आई विटनेसेस भी है, मगर अब तक द नेम ऑफ द ड्राइवर हैज नॉट बीन पुट इन द FIR।
देखिए, कानपुर जो धनाढ़ लोग हैं उनके गिरफ्त में है। आपको जानकारी होगी कि एक दरोगा से इंस्पेक्टर और इंस्पेक्टर से DSP बने एक पुलिस वाले की हैसियत 1200 करोड़ रुपए निकली। जब ये मामला बहुत तूल पकड़ा तब उसे योगी सरकार ने उसे सस्पेंड किया है। ये आत्मनिर्भर पुलिस है योगी की, और ऐसे जो अपराधी किस्म के पुलिस वाले हैं उन्हें संरक्षण सरकार देती है। जो अरबपति खरबपति है उन्हें संरक्षण देती है। उत्तर प्रदेश में न सामान्य नागरिकों की, आम नागरिकों का जीवन सुरक्षित है, न यहाँ बहन बेटियों की इज्जत सुरक्षित है। और साफ साफ देखिए कि 5-5, 6-6 लोगों को उस कार ने रौंद दिया। आजकल सब जगह विटनेसेस है, सब जगह CCTV कैमरे लगे हुए हैं। लोग मोबाइल से तमाम चीजें रिकॉर्ड करते हैं। उसके बाद भी ये पुलिस जो कानून व्यवस्था की दुहाई योगी सरकार देती है, जो सरकार लगातार झूठ पर झूठ बोलती है, ये सरकार, उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार, योगी सरकार वही काम कर रही है जो केंद्र में मोदी सरकार करती है। जनता से झूठ बोलना, जनता को गुमराह करना, अपराधियों को संरक्षण देना, ऐसे उद्योगपतियों को और अरबपतियों को संरक्षण देना, जिसका परिणाम आज कानपुर जैसे बड़े महानगर में इस तरह के हादसे होते हैं और पुलिस अनभिज्ञ बनी
आईपी सिंह जी,
रहती है।
आपको क्या लगता है कि कोई पॉलिटिकल प्रेशर रहा होगा पुलिस के ऊपर? क्योंकि पुलिस तो बोल रही है कि हमने एफआईआर तो जी कर दी है।
देखिए, जो कॉल डिटेल्स है, अगर वो उस थाने के और कप्तान के अगर बाहर आए तो निश्चित तौर से ये साफ हो जाएगा कि किन अधिकारियों के ऊपर पॉलिटिकल प्रेशर आया, मंत्रियों का प्रेशर आया, या मुख्यमंत्री के खास जो अफसर हैं, या यहाँ की पुलिस के बड़े अधिकारी हैं, उनकी संलिप्तता है। ये सब साफ हो जाएगा अगर उनकी सीडीआर बाहर आती है। अन्यथा इसको लीप पोत कर बराबर कर दिया जाएगा। आजकल में उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार अपना झूठा बजट लेकर आने वाली है और उसी के शोरगुल में इस मुद्दे को ये सरकार चाहेगी कि दबा दिया जाए।
तो आपको लगता है कि देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी दैट इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ कवर अप? थैंक यू सो मच आईपी सिंह जी हमारे साथ बात करने के लिए। बट लेट मी गो अक्रॉस। आईपी सिंह जी, आप अगर है बने रहिए हमारे साथ, क्योंकि आपने जितने प्रश्न उठाए थे, नाउ अनिला सिंह जी ऑफ द बीजेपी इज आल्सो जॉइनिंग अस। अनिला सिंह, हाउ वुड यू लाइक टू रिस्पॉन्ड टू द समाजवादी पार्टी व्हिच सेज दैट देयर इज पॉलिटिकल कल्यूजन एंड अ कॉन्स्पिरेसी ऑफ साइलेंस amongst the rich, the powerful and the BJP Sarkar?
My Ram to all, and my condolences to the family who have lost their loved ones. And I will say that this is not the matter of the politics. The thing is, it is the matter of the irresponsible driving. And it has to be seen, it has to be probed that what happened actually. Samajwadi Party, without any clue, they simply say that it is some sort of nexus in between the rich and the ruling political party. This is a very, very.
But I'll ask you a simple question, Anila Singh ji. The car was reportedly being driven by a Shivam Mishra. He is the son of a tobacco tycoon, I believe. His father's name is K K Mishra. All of this report is out. You have the car's registration number. You have the car. Why isn't the driver, this brat of a driver as it appears, named in the FIR?
See, as I told you, that this is a matter of inquiry. It is not so that the police administration has not taken the action.
Inquiry to humne kar di hai. We've inquired for you. We are giving you the details. If the police is unable to, we are telling you who was driving the car. There are reports out everywhere. Police doesn't know, but everyone else seems to know.
No. This is great that Times Now has done the inquiry. But the thing is, Times Now can do the inquiry, but ultimately it is the police and the court which is going to take the decision, ultimate decision. So I'm 100% sure that the police administration in Kanpur, they have done the due job. And the rest, I think we should not come to any conclusion. So if the person behind the wheels, he may be the son of some tycoon, or he may belong to some ordinary family, doesn't matter.
You have the first pictures of the accused on our screens as well. Anila Singh ji, if the UP police is unable to find the accused and to identify who he is, because in the FIR it is an unnamed person who is the accused, we have the pictures. That is reportedly Shivam Mishra. He was allegedly the one who was driving this Lambo, which unfortunately crushed people as it sped across, breaking several rules. This 10 crore rupee Lambo was involved in the crash that we are getting you the visuals of. The Uttar Pradesh police, the Kanpur police, which has filed an FIR in the case, has named an unnamed person because they are not sure about who it is. However, here on Times Now, you can see the alleged driver. This is Shivam Mishra, the son of a businessman. He is a tobacco tycoon, K K Mishra's son. He is the one who was driving this Lamborghini. Allegedly, it went out of control, plowed into people who were standing on the roadside. This is what has happened, but the Uttar Pradesh police have not named him. Anila Singh ji, I'm going to ask you again. Is this because he is rich and powerful? The fact that he is reckless, he gets a clean chit, he gets to get away?
See, I'm going to repeat myself that in front of law, it doesn't matter. A person comes from a rich family or an ordinary family. Law is equal for everybody. Your work is to reportage. and the work of the inquiry and needful is of police. And I have got trust in Uttar Pradesh police, and especially if I talk about the Kanpur police, that they are going to do the needful.
But Samajwadi Party says they don't have any trust on Uttar Pradesh or the Kanpur police. They are saying Kanpur police will save this boy as they have done already in the FIR. The Samajwadi Party has said that.
I am not responsible what Samajwadi Party says. So they have to say something they are saying. But I know that the police administration is going to take the right action, and the right result will be seen by you and the others as well.
Well, we are going to wait and see if the right results actually come out. Thank you so much, Anila Singh ji of the BJP joining us, telling us that the police investigation is still on. So just because the FIR is against an unnamed driver, don't jump to conclusion. We will ensure that the guilty are punished. You can see on your screens how that supercar crashed into bikes, onto people, plowed into them. We are awaiting to get that CCTV camera footage as well, which will get us more detail and clarity. But what is being reported right now is that the boy that you can see on the right-hand side of your screens, that young man, is the one who is allegedly behind the wheels. And what is surprising is, despite the fact that angry locals gathered at the spot, they surrounded the car, they forced the driver to remain inside when he was trying to flee. Witnesses are saying that the private bouncers who were accompanying the driver tried to push back the crowd, and they are the ones who behaved aggressively, and they escalated the tension as well. When the police got there, they shifted the driver as well as the other accused to the hospital. However, the police said they don't know who the driver was because it is an unnamed who's the accused in the FIR. Let me go across to Anurag Bhadoria, who's also joining us. क्या चल रहा है उत्तर प्रदेश में, कानपुर में? कानपुर की पुलिस took him to the hospital. उसके बाद FIR में बोला unknown है, unnamed है.
उत्तर प्रदेश की हालत तो उत्तर प्रदेश की सरकार को आप जानते ही हैं, इसमें हमें बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है. जो हाल उत्तर प्रदेश का है वो बहुत बदहाल है. एक बात. दूसरी बात,
अनिला सिंह जी तो अभी बोल के गई है कि FIR का मतलब है कि पुलिस की इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रही है, थोड़ा टाइम दीजिए, हम इन्वेस्टिगेट कर लेंगे.
कितना उनसे कहो 2-4 साल का टाइम चाहिए तो बताओ भाई. एक गाड़ी का नंबर अगर आपके पास है, गाड़ी आप जानते हो, तो कितना समय लगता है पता लगाने में कि गाड़ी कौन चला रहा था, गाड़ी में कौन था. और गाड़ी का नंबर आपके पास है, गाड़ी आपके पास है, आपने देखी है, तो फिर इसमें तो मुझे नहीं लगता कि बहुत समय लगता है पता लगाने में कि कौन गाड़ी चला रहा था. अब अनिला सिंह से पूछना चाहिए था कि इतनी स्लो पुलिस है आपकी क्या कि गाड़ी नंबर हो, गाड़ी हो, फिर भी ना पता लगा पाए कि कौन चला रहा था, कौन गाड़ी में बैठा था.
पुलिस लेके गई थी जो ड्राइवर था, पुलिस ड्राइवर को भी लेके गई थी टू द हॉस्पिटल, मगर फिर भी लिखा है अननेम्ड है.
अब सोचिए आप, तो आप अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं ना कि फिर इस पे क्या बोला जा सकता है. मतलब पुलिस ड्राइवर को लेके गई, पुलिस ने ड्राइवर को एडमिट भी कराया है जैसा आप बता रहे हैं, और उसके बाद भी नाम नहीं पता चला. तो क्या हो सकता है, ड्राइवर क्या बोलने की स्थिति में नहीं है क्या, या ड्राइवर
हमने तो पता किया है, रिपोर्ट्स तो यही बता रहे हैं अनुराग भदौरिया जी कि ही इज द सन ऑफ अ टोबैको टाइकून. कोई बड़े बिजनेसमैन है, के मिश्रा जी उनका नाम है, उनके बेटे हैं. उनका फोटोग्राफ भी हमने लगाया है यहाँ पर टाइम्स नाउ में. ये मेन अक्यूज्ड है इस केस के, शिवम.
देखिए,
उनका नाम है.
इस देश में और समाज में चाहे कोई भी हो, लॉ तो अपना काम करना चाहिए ना. लॉ के लिए तो चाहे छोटा हो, बड़ा हो, मिडिल क्लास हो, इसका तो कोई मतलब नहीं होता. लॉ काम तो करना चाहिए, कानून को काम तो करना ही चाहिए. अब देखना है कि कानून क्या काम करती है. अभी पता चलेगा 2-3 घंटे बाद कि क्या हुआ नहीं हुआ. अभी तो आपके चैनल से मैं खबर भी मुझे अभी भी पता चली है सुबह सुबह, क्योंकि हम लोग बाहर हैं. लेकिन उसके बावजूद भी अगर इस तरह की घटना होती है तो समाज के लिए चिंता की बात है कि इस तरह की एक्सीडेंट हो जाए और पुलिस ये कहे. एक्सीडेंट तो एक अलग बात है, लेकिन पुलिस अगर उसको पहचान ना पाए, पुलिस उसका नाम नहीं पता लगा पाए, पुलिस की FIR में अगर नाम नहीं आए, ये ज्यादा चिंता की बात है.
जी बिल्कुल,
ये ज्यादा चिंता की बात है. एक्सीडेंट तो चलो हुआ, वो तो पता चलेगा उसका रीजन क्या था, कॉज क्या था. लेकिन देख लो, यहाँ से तो नहीं मुड़ना था.
एक तो एक्सीडेंट है, बैड इनफ दैट हैज हैपेंड, बट आल्सो इज इट बिकॉज ऑफ रेकलेसनेस एंड एसेंशियली वन ऑफ दोस केसेस वेयर यू से जानता है मेरा बाप कौन है. इट लिटरली कम्स डाउन टू दैट. Thank you so much. Anurag Bhatoria of the Samajwadi Party training his guns at the BJP. Let me go across to Dr. Vikram Singh, who's joining us, former UP DGP. Dr. Singh, how does something like this happen? I fail to understand. The police apprehended the driver. The locals caught him, kept him inside the car. The police apprehended him, took him to the hospital. But the FIR says that it was an accident by an unnamed man.
Well, the conclusions are very obvious. This is totally unacceptable. The police have facilitated his release. And I am extremely, extremely saddened to hear and shocked to see this unfolding of events. Shivam or Shivam, whatever be the name of the accused, should have been detained, medically examined, and the car should have been subjected to a thorough technical examination. I very much doubt if all this had happened, because letting him off, not incorporating his name and other details in the FIR, the conclusion is that you are probably giving him a wonderful escape route, something like a highway, so that now he comes to no harm. And the reason obviously is very obvious. I would strongly recommend that those who took him to the hospital and did not incorporate in the FIR need to be placed under suspension immediately, because it is highly unprofessional on the part of the police to have done a thing like that.
One quick thing, Vikram Singh, what happens in a case like this if the police drag their feet and they delay the investigation, as it seems to be the case of Shivam? What happens? Can it hurt the case in the long run as well? Evidence, blood tests?
Very much. To doctor the machine itself, to doctor the scene of the crime, and also if the driver is inebriated, allow the alcohol to get away from the bloodstream. This is all because a delay has happened, and the delay would ensure that all these things are not caught by the investigators. Well, if the investigators have given him an easy pass to get away and to go underground, not incorporate his name in the FIR, I'm not very optimistic about the positive outcome of the investigation. I would appeal through your channel to senior officers to intervene immediately, because the credibility of the Kanpur police has taken a beating because of this.
Absolutely. In fact, Yogi Sarkar is known to be zero tolerance when it comes to crimes. Will the Chief Minister crack the whip, is the question. Vikram Singh says that it's important that those who are responsible for giving this long rope to Shivam Mishra must be suspended immediately pending a full inquiry. Thank you so much, Vikram Singh, for joining us. Let me go across to Akanksha. Akanksha, I believe you have the FIR with you. What does it say, especially that part which says that they don't know, that the police are unaware as to who the culprit is?
Absolutely. You see, Meghna, even if there is a small accident, fines are imposed and there is a case is registered. But in this very case, we can see even the name of the person in question who hit 6 people, that has not been mentioned. So here are the details of the FIR. 6 sections have been invoked, and this is 281, which relates to rash driving. Then 125, which relates to intentional physical assault. The next one, 125, relates to intentional hurt. And the next one is 324, which relates to hurt caused using a dangerous weapon or other things. So that has been invoked as far as the FIR is concerned. As you were telling us, the complainant has been mentioned here. His address has been also mentioned, but when we come to the accused name, here you can see that name is car number DL11CF4018. Pita ka naam Agyat, that is unknown. Present address is Agyat, Agyat. So the name of the accused is not mentioned. No mention of Shivam Mishra here in the FIR copy. Now, this is as far as the content which mentions what the complainant has mentioned. It goes on to say, वाहन ने तेजी व लापरवाही से आते हुए मेरे बगल में खड़े हुए बुलेट मोटरसाइकिल तेजी से टक्कर मारते हुए मुझे भी जोरदार टक्कर मारी, जिस कारण में बाएं पैर के अंदरूनी व भारी गंभीर चोट आई. So he goes on to say कि तेज व लापरवाही, that means negligent driving is there in question. But this is the major point here in this box where the accused name has to be mentioned. It mentions Agyat when it comes to the relative's name. Present address is also Agyat, Agyat, and name of the accused, shockingly here, is the number plate of the vehicle in question, DL11CF4018 ka Chalak Agyat. So name of Shivam Mishra has not been mentioned in this FIR, but let's once again have a look at these sections which have been invoked, and this one is quite important, 281, which relates to the rash and the Negligent Act, and 324, which relates to the hurt which is caused using a dangerous weapon. But the name of the accused in this case has not been mentioned at all, Meghna.
Oh, very interesting. As Akanksha points out, in the FIR, it says Agyat, unknown. They don't know who the accused, who the driver was, but when it says that who's the culprit, there they put the car number. As if the car, the Lamborghini, let me point out, a 10 crore rupee Lamborghini was the real culprit. Let me go back across to Adib. Adib, any kind of a clarification coming in from the police as to why this man's name, which we believe to be as being reported right now, has not been, Shivam Mishra has not been included in the FIR if the police themselves took Shivam as well as the other injured to the hospital?
Well, Meghna, see, as per the police sources, the Kanpur police say that they have registered the FIR only on the complaint that they received. The complaint has been given by Mohammad Tawfiq, who is one of the victims in this particular case. And now the police says that whatever he wrote in his complaint, we have lodged the FIR based on that particular complaint. So basically, they are saying that the complainant has not mentioned the name of the driver. That's what the reason the Kanpur police have not mentioned the name of the driver, the accused in this particular case in the FIR. But they are saying that we have lodged the FIR and now an investigation is underway, and we will take action when more facts will come to fore in this particular case, Meghna.
Well, Adib, do stay on with us. On your screens, you can see the video of the moment when the driver was pulled out of the car. You can see angry locals around him. The police came to his rescue. He was surrounded, carried out by the people outside, the angry locals who saw him, and later went on to even testify, as it says in the FIR, that he was driving recklessly. And then you can see the moment when the police arrived at the spot. They are the ones who rescued, it appears, rescued Shivam Mishra from the angry crowd outside. And you can see him being dragged out of the car there. There are other people around him. It appears that it is the police who's taking him out. Remember, Shivam Mishra himself was injured in the car crash. He was allegedly the one, as per eyewitnesses, driving the car. He's the son of a tobacco tycoon, a very rich businessman of Kanpur. He is the one who was allegedly, as per the eyewitness accounts, driving recklessly on the streets of Kanpur, a 10 crore rupee Lamborghini, which crashed into people who were standing in the roadside as he lost control of the car. The big question is, Shivam Mishra was pulled out of that car. You can see the videos of it. There are eyewitnesses who have said that he was the one who was driving the Lamborghini. But why is the FIR lodged against an unknown person? Questions that the Kanpur police must answer. But with that, this is going to be one of our top